Hi everyone, it's September 8th, 2017, and I want to share this video with you. Um, it's people talking from Barbuda, citizens there, and how they endured their night of devastation, and you're going to hear all kinds of people talk, young, old, the fireman talks, and it's just fantastic. They have a lot of faith in God, which explains their calmness, I think. And hope it inspires you, and God bless everyone. Be safe. So check this out, it's really great.
My name is Rhoda. I grew up in Barbuda. I witnessed Hurricane Lewis, and compared to that, this has been something that I've never imagined experiencing. It was horrible, it was devastating, it was sad, and it was tragic. And to see and hear everything that happened, being in the middle of it, being here, it's the most horrible thing that could happen here or anywhere else in the world. So, I mean, I just hope that everything can come together quickly, that people can move on and continue to build. And yeah, that was it. It was horrible.
Well, last night, my name is King Goldilocks. Last night was the most devastating experience I ever had in my life, and I am almost 60. I witnessed Hurricane Lewis, but it was never like this. This one is the worst and the most devastating, done more damage to Barbuda than any other storm that we in our lifetime have experienced. This storm came and did some damage to Barbuda. Really, almost 90% of the houses in Barbuda who don't lose the roof, the house crumbles. Some people totally lost. Like me, I am homeless, right? So I don't know. The Prime Minister is here today, and he's encouraging us to hold the fort, and he has promised that we will be getting supplies and even evacuation to Antigua, who wants to go. So once more again, I'm thankful to be alive. We only lost one life, a little infant, and praise God, it could be more, but thank the Lord that we had minimal loss of life, but we have maximum damage to properties.
I'm Henrietta Hopkins, and I had a terrible experience last night. I don't wish this on nobody's life, and I don't want to see next hurricane like this. But when I was in the house was boarded up, and something still come and bust the window, bust the bed in two, and we had to close the door, and it burst off the bedroom door too, so we had to leave at that place and go to our next house. It was very devastating. Yes, Miriam Harris. Well, I think this is the worst hurricane ever met up in all my life. I go from 60, 50, come down, and I tell you, last night was the worst time in all my life. And I would not want to see another hurricane like this again. That's just all I have to say.
So I am Reverend Florentine Smith, pastor of the Barbuda Wesleyan Holiness Church. I wasn't really scared or anything. We had a prayer meeting and we believed and trusted God. However, He had His way. And I'm just sorry that one life was lost, but the church house is damaged. Also, the church itself is damaged. Lot of water and lot of the windows are broken and so on. But I believe God will help us to build back ourselves, and let us just keep the faith.
Hi, good day. This is Carrie and Baltimore Thomas from Barbuda. Last night was horrific, terrifying, a terrible experience. One and the only experience I've ever had of a category 5+ hurricane. Me and my family of 7, including an infant of 2 months, had to shelter in a closet. Before the hurricane force winds began, the roof had already gone from our premises and we had to go for shelter. Gratefully, the fireman, police officers came to our rescue and took us to a shelter. But my main concern right now is how we're going to survive after this meaning that every house, every infrastructure, every utility that is there is completely damaged and gone. All of my family members, we don't even have a home no more. And the possibility of another hurricane heading in our direction is terrifying. I think we should evacuate. I'm pleading and I'm asking. Some of us do not have family members in Antigua. I do. But for those who don't, I'm pleading my fellow Antiguans, please help us out. We may need to evacuate by tomorrow or even Friday because this storm is possible to come on Saturday.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Zico Charles from Barbuda. Well, about the weather last night, it was very, very, very dangerous, and my home get destroyed. My family, we don't have anywhere really to go. We have to be by our mom, and also my mom's house get destroyed also. So I think it's the best thing right now to do for us to just get evacuated from Barbuda for the upcoming next weather about to come.
Yeah, well, my name is Shane John, better known as the Governor Soca Artist, Calypso of Barbuda. Boy, but me tell you right now, I have not left back, my house gone, and last night, never witnessed nothing like this. And trust me, I don't want to witness nothing like this again, ever. Because I tell you right now, Barbuda is one state where I tell you right now, you got to take away. I don't know where you got to take for bring her back, but with God's help, we're going to come back. We keep your faith and just pray and go through. But I tell you, we'll lose everything right now. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't know where to sleep. Trust me, I don't know where to sleep. I don't know how to go out my house gone. So I just hope and pray I can build back. Because it can take me a lot. But Jah will help me, no rush. Yeah, bless.
I want to thank the Lord Almighty. Oh Lord, my house, I lose my home. I lose my shop. Also my vehicle, everything damaged. And right now, I don't have nowhere to go to sleep. I don't know, but we can thank the Lord that no life has gone, right? So we thank God for life, right? Without Him, we can do nothing. Nothing we can do right now. We just put our trust in the Lord just to help us, right? In the name of Jesus.
My name is Foxy Newton. I just want to say, if it wasn't for God, my brother, my sick brother, I just got a stroke, and my son was in that house. Right now, the half of the roof where my brother stay, the bed wet up, the galvanized is hanging over. If my brother was in that room still, my brother would be a dead man. I just want to give God thanks and praise. When the hurricane did come, me and my brother came for us after, and he take us down to Timbuk. When we were coming down, the other part starts. If it wasn't for God, we couldn't even get out of that pickup. We had to hold my brother, try to get him in the building. The wind have us all over inside of Timbuk one place. If it wasn't for God, after we get in, the structure for the coconut fall after we went in. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for save us. We're still on the land of the living, and I'm going to serve you. I'm going to serve you. I just want to pray and trust that the government will help me to build back that half of that roof. In Jesus' name, so that me and my brother we can go back and live in there. In Jesus' name, thank you. Wilma. My name is Wilma, and I'm telling you, I don't have a house, and it's the first hurricane I'm witnessing, and I don't want this to no more. I'm telling you, it's the worst. Everybody in Barbuda has been damaged very badly. So I don't want this no more hurricane. I really don't want this no more. The first, and I hope it's the last. Thank you.
Well, last night, my name is Lorraine Baltimore. But since the storm started last night, my whole house caved in. It was 7 of us, and all we had to do was to pray and call for help. But the firemen came to our rescue as soon as they could have come. I have to thank God for life.
My name is Lucha John, and last night was a horrible experience for me. My mom cried, and my brother waked me up. I was frightened. I didn't know this was going to happen to me. But thanks to God, I went down by Timbuk, and I got shelter, and thank God that I'm safe.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Visa, and I want to tell you a little bit about this hurricane. It's the worst experience of my life.
I have 3 children, and we were all home with my 2 grand, and even my adopted daughter and my brother. And we were there in the house, and when the first part came, it's like the whole house was ripping apart. So anyway, my daughter asked me, Mommy, what to do? Call 911? So she did. And then after, when she did, they told her to go into the closet or use the bathroom. So that's exactly what we did. She went into the closet with her son, and we went into the bathroom. I started praying, and I asked God to just calm it so we could get out of this house, because the house was like tearing apart. Anyway, it was like it was sucking us up, because we were holding on to the bathroom door. And I tell the children, pray, God will help us. He will spare our life. And he did. And exactly when the eye was fasting, now we came out. My son-in-law took us to a shelter, and there is where we stayed until everything was over. Thank God, we are alive.
Ready. Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant George, responsible for the runnings of Barbuda Fire Station. Last night was a very difficult evening for us. Our first rescue was about 9:30 last night, and then about 12 thereabout, when the wind very real intense, we had to rescue a 3-year-old child, and that was one of experience that was really telling on us. We tell ourselves that, look, there's a child, we must go out. And while we're doing that, the roof for the fire station came off, put the men in more fear, but still let we know that we have a job to do, and we do it with all our might, knowing that it's our duty to serve this nation of Antigua and Barbuda, and we did it. We take several people after they calm there, just about 2 or 1:30 thereabout, to the hospital. Over 75 persons, because a lot of persons in Barbuda did not want to leave their homes. They figured that it was strong enough, and they decided to stay home to ride out the storm. But about 12:30 thereabout, they recognized that that was not possible at all. We had about 159 persons in shelter last night. The community center, which was one of the most designated shelter for Barbuda, did not stand up to the task. Also, the churches that we also used did not stand up to the task, so we had to use the Thomas Hospital to do the use for our shelters, and that stand up really well. Even though while we were there, a lot of glasses and so on got broken up, but at the end of the day, while we're there, just understand that one little child lost his life, so to speak, and otherwise, so that things was pretty nasty. I can say that the wind was going. We figured there was a lot of tornado in that wind last night, so we did what we had to do to rescue the people of Barbuda last evening. Thank you.
Mister. Good. Hello, I'm Evangelist Clifton Francois, and I'm telling you, certainly, Barbuda is really in a devastating mode at this time. Last night was something I wish in my life that I would never have to experience again. Even within our radio studio, we had to house over about 30-something persons after the eye. I think most of the damage happened before the eye, and after that, we had to be out during the eye trying to rescue persons, and I'm telling you, it is something that I don't wish it would ever to happen to anyone. We want to encourage everyone out there in Antigua, wherever you're watching, please, whatever you can do to support the people of Barbuda, because what we know that Barbuda will rise again. Have a blessed day.
Listen to Ned, chairlady of the Barbuda Council. Where to begin? Where to start? This is just one word: epic. What we experience is like something you see in a horror movie. It's something that you watch on TV, but not something you expect to actually happen in reality. I mean, persons were literally running from house to house, and we had cars flying over our heads. We had containers, 40-foot containers flying left and right. And the story that you're getting from most of the residents here is that the eye of the storm came just in time. Persons were literally tying themselves to their roofs with ropes to keep them down, holding on to doors. One lady told me she ran for cover in her bathroom with her 3 children, and up to this day, she doesn't know how she got them
all three of them to fit into the bathroom cupboard, that small little space. She fit them in and she just braced her back against the cupboard, and then the eye came. It's just, there's no words for this, but it's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Okay, there you go. I got this from heavy.com, and they got it from the Antigua Barbados Radio TV, which is really good. Okay, so thanks for watching, and seems really good. So you can hear the Prime Minister talk for quite a long while. So I just wanted to show you the average people speaking. It's really great that they gave them a voice. And you know, I'm just wondering about building structures. Like, is it time to reevaluate building structures? So you know, like if I type in hurricane resistant buildings, it seems like domes would be good. Hurricane resistant construction. Hurricane resistant houses. Okay, go to images. Yep, I think it's like domes, because the wind can't grip these edges when they're round like this. And I don't know about this. One thing about these is they're on these pillars, or whatever you call those, and they can't get flooded except through here. But when they have these edges like this, they can just get ripped off. So I think these more rounded domes like this are best. And people should really consider that, and then get them off the ground somehow. Because if all this flooding is if the weather is getting worse, you know, if it's done by man-made, if we're in weather warfare right now, then, and people are going to rebuild anyway, then they really need to consider this. Oh, look at this. Here's one house. Of course, that house this could be photoshopped. We don't know. Now, why isn't that? Come on. Alright, so, yeah, domes. Okay, there's one. How about this one? Something like this. Looks sort of futuristic. Anyway, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Well, everyone be safe. Thanks for watching. And take care of yourselves. Bye for now.